Welcome, my name is Ursa Ryan, and yes, that's right, we've had an update. I honestly didn't think it would happen, but it's Civilization's birthday and they have updated 4 of the leaders, as well as introducing the leaders past a console. Huzzah! Everyone can play, finally. That's actually quite good. Well done for you. But we're here for Caesar, because out of the 4 changed leaders, Caesar definitely has been boosted the most. You'll have seen other YouTubers doing a marathon game with Caesar, where you turn on Barb clans, you raid them repeatedly, and you use this Veni Vidi Vici to earn extortionate amounts of gold that you then use. Well, this is better now. And I'm Ursa Ryan. I've broken it even more. No, none of this marathon nonsense. Yes, I know it says 1,500 turns. I'm not playing on marathon. That's far too slow. What I'm going to be doing today is taking my time. Ultimate. Now, the premise is quite simple. I have set up a game where every single cost in the game is at marathon speed. So tech, civics, great people, era score, the general progression of the game is at marathon speed. You can see we've got 120 turns of the ancient era and we've got 39 era score that we need to get into the normal age. So to all intents and purposes, this is marathon speed. However, we are still playing with standard speed building. It's an infinitely better version of marathon because you haven't got to sit around with your city waiting 3 times as long to do anything. It's brilliant. I was also speaking to the wonderful Inquisitive Otter recently and he reminded me that he has this mod, Ludicrous Barbarians. What's that? Barbarians spawn at, I think it's something like 30 camps per civilization and raid with 4 times as many barbarians? That just strikes me as a good time. Plus, now, Vendi Vidi Vici, it no longer gives 100 gold, it gives 300 gold. And we have an unlimited XP cap on barbarians, and 5 combat strength when fighting them. Let me tell you, this is going to be as broken as we've seen a Caesar game so far, so strap in, come along to Discord if you want all the mods that I use, and the save file you can copy and paste it into your computer so you don't have to do any of this setup stuff. Sit down in a lovely chair and get yourself a beverage because we are going to be getting rather Roman today. Let's get cracking. And now, for an important update. Having been expelled from Oxford University, Ursa had met a man named Paul. Oh dear. Luckily for Ursa, he had amassed 40,000 subscriptions. These beautiful little signatures attracted the attention of none other than Gilgabro. Scared off by the Majesty, Paul retreated and left Ursa to his way. Searching for new subscriptions, Ursa travelled to the coast, where lo and behold, it looked like more people for subscriptions. Alas, it was not to be. Ursa, our sweet, innocent bear, is now trapped, harassed by giant crabs. Will you save Ursa from crabs? Will you help Ursa towards his goal? Thank you so much. Back to the video. Turn 1, and this is a Pangaea map with 8 players. It should be balanced starts. As you can see, I'm hoping everyone gets an equally rubbish start because this balanced start has given me pretty much 1 maze and that's it. Never mind. I'm Ursa Ryan. I play every start, so here we are playing this start. If I were to settle in place, I'd have the benefit of the Plains Hill. That is really, really good. However, we are playing on marathon speed, so in theory I could wander for 3 turns and I'd still have only 1 turn's worth of penalty. So we could go for a little wander if we wanted to see if we could find a better start. There's a tribal hut and some silver, but it looks like there's a bunch of desert in that direction. So I actually don't think moving Rome further south is going to really give me much. I could cross over and settle on the maze or settle on the coast, but the production is important to me and I don't want to be on the coast because I've practiced this mod. The barbarians will spawn in large amounts. I do not want to be on the coast. They will keep attacking my city. Now I can't lose my capital to the barbarians, but they will still keep attacking and it will be an absolute pain. So Rome, it is founded in a single day. It's on the hill. And it's going to take absolutely forever to do anything. I think now the biggest priority is to get an army. Now, normally I would go for scouts. However, this is a map full of barbarians and they will attack us and kill us. So we're going to go for 2 warriors. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten the scouts. We will eventually get a beautiful +5 combat strength and another +5 with discipline. So there's a good chance I can get my scouts to the 20 combat strength boost, which would be brilliant. I will build them eventually. But for now, we need a bit of an army. So warriors it is. Doesn't really matter what I research because it's all going to be terrible, but I'm going to go mining first because there is jade, there are hills around me, and more importantly I need to know where the iron is because although it's going to take me 173 turns to get to Legion, eventually we will get there. Now watch out for the barbarians. When they spawn, they will spawn very, very quickly and they will raid quickly as well. I have to say, of all of the tribal villages, astrology is probably the worst because, I mean, the cliffs of Dover are right there. Oh, come on. on. I mean, I know how they got that, but that's ridiculous. Dear oh dear. Oh, the river to my north just flooded and has left a 2-2 tile. Oh, that's really good. Anyway, there's Cliffs of Dover. Huzzah! We found something that we could have worked right from the beginning. That's actually quite good to send a second city to be fair. A flooded river with some nice yields and a bunch of culture. That's pretty decent. 50 gold for one tile of that. I think that's exactly where I'm going to be headed. We do need to find our first barbarian encampment as quickly as we can though. They are going to be crucial. Absolutely crucial. Trust me, 300 gold on a raid. Big money. 40 gold. I mean, that's nice. That means I can work this tile immediately. That just throws another food into my capital, which means we're actually going to start to grow. Oh, brilliant. I'll work this one next. 75 gold. It's worth it. Trust me. We need Rome to be an actually decent city, so having 2 food tiles, better than I thought this start was going to give me. The tundra and the snow does go quite high to the north, and this culture city-state has been met by somebody. It means we have a neighbor. It's not the best thing in the world, but that's okay. My lord, though. The last few games I've had no tribal villages whatsoever. In this game, they're everywhere. This will be my 3rd and 4th. Can we get a relic from one of them? As a population, that's pretty good. And another 40 gold. Hey, you know what? I'll take it, because now I can work that tile, which is a 3-1. It's really good. I'm already starting to work this 1-3 tile, so Rome will begin to get quite productive very soon. But for now, we are okay. I'm sort of both pleased and disappointed with the barbarian reprieve we seem to have at the beginning of this game. I haven't found any just yet. It's sort of somewhere between disconcerting and quite nice. I'll let you know when we get there as to what I'm feeling on that one. I mean, this is a huge expanse to my north. If barbarians are going to start spawning anywhere, it's going to be up there. But what I'm going to do is start sending my warriors out in nice little packs. And do I even send a settler out right now? I was going to raid my first barbarian encampment and then use that gold to buy the settler. I think I'm going to stick to that plan. We need the warriors. Trust me, this is a reprieve at the beginning. The barbarians will appear and they will get very silly. The number of gold, the speed the clans actually appear on the map isn't increased. It's just when they do appear, they raid with 4 times the number of barbarians. Is that Congo near me? No, it's Persia. Hello. You have a unique swordsman as well, don't you? Oh, it's going to be Legion versus Immortals. I'd love to sample your city. Excellent. I'm just going to lurk my warriors near you. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Are you fighting the city-state? I think they are, you know. I just saw barbarians or something's fighting in this area. No, they are fighting the city-state. That is unique. Oh, Barb encampment. Right, warriors over here. This is our first encampment. Our first catch of the day. It does have a quad marine. Now that is really annoying. We can get a galley from it, which isn't too bad, but what I need to do is move my warrior on top of the encampment and make sure that we have claimed it as our own. There is also a sea ghost in this area. Where have you come from? Oh, it's a gamble. Have they come from the north or have they come from the east? I don't know, actually. We'll see. We'll see. More warriors. Always more warriors. It's going to find my city. There we go. Now we'll wait and see which way it disappears. If it goes right, we'll head my warrior that way, or we'll continue heading it that way. If it goes north, then I know to go in that direction. Now, here we go. Normally, you would get 30 gold for raiding a clan. 30 gold is okay, but no, we get another 300 gold whenever we earn gold from a barbarian outpost. So that's actually 330. Now, there's a good chance I might lose this barbarian encampment to Persia, but that 330 gold, that's big gold, because now I can immediately get the aforementioned settler, and we're going to go immediately and settle the Cliffs of Dover. I think I'm actually going to go and settle the silver, although the problem with that settlement is it puts me on the coast, which means I can be attacked by barbarians, but it means that the galley would spawn on the correct side. So actually that's not too bad. Right, okay, we'll bring one of my warriors back in a little bit. I'm actually going to head in this direction with both warriors, but the issue is barbarian encampments, they will spawn so many units that if I don't send my warriors in packs, I might get killed really quickly. And what we might find as well as Persia are going to try and walk into this encampment. So I'm going to leave my warriors there. I'm going to wait for them to weaken the encampment, and then hopefully I'll be able to just run in a little bit. This is a bit risky with what I'm doing with my settler right now, but if I don't risk it, then I won't get a biscuit. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Oh, wait, they just destroyed it in 2 hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. That scout is also very unfortunate. Ugh. fine. Okay, right. Bring yourself back. We might be able to get another Barb encampment. They will destroy this because it's just what the AI does. Unless they lose that warrior. They may lose that warrior, you know? It's, I mean, they could do. I don't think they will. It's a very unlikely scenario in which they lose the warrior before. There we go. They destroy the encampment. They were always going to do it, alas. But no matter. We will find another encampment soon. Well, that is both good and bad. So what has happened here is a barbarian encampment has spawned right next to the cliffs of Dover. That in itself is a bad thing, but it is very safely behind my lines, so I can farm this indefinitely. So I'm actually going to move my settlement to this desert tile. I can easily work the cliffs of Dover from there. It gives me an era score for settling on the desert and also by the cliffs of Dover. It's a lot easier to protect. A lot easier to protect. Okay, that is a really good thing. I'm going to switch my production over though to a couple of slingers. Eventually, what I would like to do is get myself archers. These are really good at mitigating early Barb clans. Oh, it's a Barb Horseman. That's unfortunate. Sometimes you can actually get archer spawns and they're really, really handy. Not this time though. Not this time. There's some really good spawning sites actually. Oh, don't forget as well, slightly later, we get 300 gold whenever we take a city for the first time. So yes, I am absolutely looking at Persia here. They have not escaped my attention. And that +5 combat strength, very, very handy at defeating barbarians. You know what, I don't normally do this, but I will get the Barb clan Horseman because it's effectively a scout. It's 20 strength scout. I can't upgrade it, but it can explore the map for me a little bit. And it also gives me quite a nice military strength, which means hopefully Persia won't try and attack me randomly. I mean, they probably will, let's face it, but makes it less likely. You'll have seen, by the way, that normally there is a limitation on how close barbarians can spawn to your capital or to your cities generally. Otter's mod has removed that, so I think they can settle up to 2 tiles away. It's very, very fun and also very terrifying all at the same time. Anyway, I think we've just about taken control of that Barb camp now, which is great to see. And I'm moving my horsemen to the north because I think there may be another encampment here. It's probably where that boat ended up going. I haven't forgotten that galley. Oh, I love the Roman road that spawns. It's so wonderful. I'm going to attack with the other warrior because this one can just get a turn's worth of healing in before I trigger the spawn of the encampment, which is likely to happen sometime soon. I don't need to leave too many units on the same thing. 2 warriors and a slinger should keep the camp under control for now, so I'm just still trying to explore around. Oh, there's a huge mountain wall to my right. Very limited space here. Let's go bronze working. Kill 3 barbarians. We can do that. We can do that nicely. I should probably be going for writing quickly to get campuses to give myself a really good science boost, but no, we can easily try and attack with warriors. They've just got a 17 strength city from nothing there. I think that means they may have just got a heavy chariot. Not sure about that, but we'll keep an eye for it. Oh, hello, barbarian. You're going to try and get through? Don't think so. There it is. I knew there was another encampment. And they will give me a galley. That's great for exploration. Really good for exploration. 330 gold, you say? Bam. Don't mind if I do. And let's take the galley and get the era score that comes with that. Sea Ghost and 3 sails. No, it's not the one. I think there's another barbarian clan out here somewhere. Okay, well, there's going to be another barb that spawns in this area with that encampment. Yep, a spearman. That's not too bad, actually, because I can just heal for a couple of turns whilst my slinger comes around, and there's very little it can do to kill me there. Now, my Barb Horseman will not be able to take out that spearman by itself. Oh, another encampment in the middle of us there. Oh, we finally got this rolling. 29 turns in. It's not too bad, actually. I was really fearful that would take a lot longer, and I've just realized as well that we should be working one of these tiles. Look at that. 3 more culture per turn. That's like getting a better monument. That's awesome. What are you selling? Another barbarian horseman. We can hire every 20 turns. It's actually a pretty cheap way of getting army in. I will go for another one. On this particular game mode, it makes more sense to just have fleets of units. Where are you going? Where is your Barb camp? I might not be able to actually get to this one. That's the problem. It may be hidden away somewhere. No, I think it's in this direction. Interesting. Just watch city-states. They will destroy encampments before you can even get through to them, which is a bit of a problem. Bronze working boosted. That's a really nice boost for us. But we should be able to control this quite easily. Oh, you're just going to move off the encampment? All right, you do that as I level up all my troops. That's lovely. And we just found a governor title in a tribal village. Oh, yes. That's wonderful. Who do we go for? It's got to be Pingala. Or we can go for a few promotions on Victor to get extra promotions on our units, but that's 3 governor titles in. That might take a little while. I think we're going to go for Pingala. Yeah, it makes most sense in my head. Actually, 15% on my second city would probably give me a lot more culture in the long run, but we'll see see how that goes. Oh, the city-state really wants to take the encampment. We got to be a little bit careful here. So what we'll do is we will raid it for the gold. We need to manage it from that. We need to make sure that at no point can the city-state move and leave their units on top of the encampment. We want to totally control it, which we should be able to do. Oh, leveled up units. This is actually a really good way of farming high-level promotions on units. If we can get some urban warfare warriors, oh, the city damage we'll be able to do to Persia would be pretty incredible. I think I want to go and claim this silk and settle a bit closer to Persia. Just put the squeeze on them a little bit. So 440 gold is what we need now. One more pillage, which we should be able to do fairly soon. I'll start sending a couple more warriors up to go and deal with that Barb camp. But yeah, I think I'm going to send a settler down, settle on top of that silk just to stop Persia from taking it. And here you go. This is where we start to get a little bit crazy. Discipline. Another 5 combat strength. That means we've got, when all is said and done, a beautiful, can you see it? Plus 10 advantage against barbarians. Oh, that's good. 1, 2, and the warrior is on top. Right, we've claimed it. That's good. Means we can move on. As long as the city-state can't destroy it, I'm happy, I'm fine. And all of these are being protected nicely as well. Red Reef. A galley has found us. Oh, there's another Barb encampment somewhere. Maybe that's the one over there. No, Stone Kite. The fact they have names is really good. Yeah, there's another one over to the left somewhere. Having the frozen tundra above me, let me tell you, that's worked out nicely. Tell you what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to spend a little bit of gold on the... No, we're going to go for settler first, and then I'm going to get some builders so we can work the farm, we can work the jade, we can work the silver, we can get a huge amount of luxuries going. Start improving my lands as well. Oh, we've actually got the second tile of the Cliffs of Dover as well. Nothing more to worry about. There it is. There is Stone Kite Clan. They will give me a warrior for 95 gold. That's pretty cheap. I'd be tempted if I wasn't so distracted with trying to get a settler. You know, for the first time in a long time, we've actually pretty much equaled the military strength for the Deity AI start. That's pretty damn good. We will take it. And archery boosted as well. That's a nice little boost. Well, so far so good, to be honest. I'm just letting my Barbarian Horsemen level up because it's just being attacked by a warrior repeatedly whilst it's fortified. If you want to do that, be my guest. It's all good. Oh, there's a hurricane. Oh, thank goodness. I can't heal my boat because I have no territory, and I'm saving my gold for the settler. That almost was a kill. Oh, that was slightly terrifying there. It's all good though. It's all good. He survived. Just about. Somehow. Tell you what, a depredation Barbarian Horseman would be quite fun. That's not a bad idea at all, is it? Looks like on this Pangaea map, yeah, we're right at the corner, but there's more city-states as we go inland. So let's find that. Auckland. Interesting. Oh, first meet on Auckland. That's a good thing. Not only because I get an envoy, but because it's likely that there's barbarians around it. Oh yeah, look at that. Another 330 gold. Every time I do it as well, it reduces the likelihood of the Barb encampment creating itself into a city-state. I don't want that. I want them to remain as Barb camps, so that is a really good result for us. Right, we're going to get ourselves the galley. Oh no, unfortunately the galley is still on cooldown, and I think it would go to Rome as well. Yeah, it would. That's unfortunate. Never mind. I'm going to pick up the warrior, and we will pick up the builder as well. Let's start getting a couple of pieces of infrastructure to go alongside these beautiful new cities I've got going. There you go. Starting to get upgraded slingers as well, which is pretty good. And a third encampment is under our control. There is a galley just sort of floating in the ocean there. Don't worry about that too much. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, yeah, I tell you what, 2 warriors is plenty on a single encampment now. We have these under control. Yeah, 3. Actually, this builder, 1, 2, 3 improvements. 3 mines will get apprenticeship boosted. And 3 separate luxuries as well, which in itself is a good result. 330 gold. Excellent. I'm just going to leave these units around for a second just to deal with the repercussions of that attack. Then we'll move on and try and take over that encampment as well. Got quite a decent standing army that should be able to siphon all 4 of these Barb encampments at the same time. How much gold do I need for another settler? 560. Start planning out my cities a little bit. So we're going to get 1 on that tile in order to utilize the silk. That's good. There's a double silver drop over here that we could get, as well as some whales. It's a really close settlement, but I'm going to see if I can steal one there. That would be quite handy. And then we'll worry about going east. I'm really going to push up to Persia. We're generating so much gold at the moment. I'd rather get a little bit aggravating with them, because if they do attack me, I can can just raise a very quick Barb army and repel them. That's good. That scout, hopefully, will pull their troops away for a little bit. Oh, we've got an option mode to raid the clan for some more gold. We're going to do that. Get the settler in ASAP. Plus, we can start getting luxuries in now. Wheel boosted. That's really good news if you ask me. Haha! Gaul! I just met Gaul. Very good with barbs, but naturally, as a Roman, I am very suspicious of you. Up to no good, no doubt, Gaul. Let's see how lucky we get with the barb spawn hit. It's a spearman. I think I should be able to. Yeah, look at that. We've got 10 against barbarians, 5 from anti-cav, 7 from battle Christ. We're attacking with 42 strength. We can immediately seize back control. That's the only real risky time we have, is when we initially take a barb encampment. Like, where will the reinforcements spawn? And every now and then, like, little scouts are going to appear here and there. Oh, I've just realized I've left that open with a scout round. I don't think they've got the movement to take it, but that's the sort of thing we've got to be a little bit careful of. -4 loyalty, you say? Ursa cares not. Putolle. Yes. Yes, it's a good city. It says -3. Don't worry. Rome will grow. We will take this city over. Come get it, Persia. That's what I say to you bravely from behind my walls. Finally bought a tile for my galley to heal as well. Heal! Quickly, friend. Trade with Gaul. Oh, what a galling prospect. I'm going to do it anyway. Just for the joke. Oh, 50 gold. Oh, this is when I get really, really, really lazy and impatient and trade 1 gold per turn, 13 gold, just because I can't be bothered to wait for 1 turn. But I've got a spare silver now, so I get easily the gold back, so it's worth it. But yeah, I have patience problems, I think. Georgia, build your walls high, I say. Love to sample your hospitality as well. What do you have in your land? Nothing. Ha! Rome laughs at you. Actually, I don't. I would never laugh. That's a cruel thing. Oh, look, they just want to be friends. Love it. I think I have enough units now to keep all of my northern territories fairly happy. And by happy, I mean barbarian camps subjugated. You know what I mean. Can buy 2 more Barb horsemen, and I'm actually tempted to do that and then just rush the Persia. They have 260 troops, which is a lot, but I can generate so much gold, and I've already got a Georgian friend. So it's tempting just to be like, you know what? Ursa's on his way. He's going to just start attacking like a wild lunatic. Yeah, you know what? Doing it. I'm going to buy reinforcements. We are getting ourselves some troops. You thought you could run, did you? No. What's in this? Craftsmanship boost. That's annoying because I was just about to get that myself. Oh, never mind. Oh well, raid the clan. Another 330 gold. Yay! That means I can get another Barb horseman. We've actually got a lot of these cheap units. Apprenticeship boosted because we now have another jade. Oh, I can actually sell this to Persia for really cheap. And then I can declare war on them and get my money back in a sec. That's pretty handy. Do I just declare the war on Persia now? Who's Persia met? Somebody I haven't met. Interesting. We have just about the same army as them, and a bunch of their warriors are kind of caught up here. Now, I lose my combat bonuses. I don't get them against Persia. But considering how quickly my troops are popping out, this is not a bad idea, actually. Oh, an unmet player is stopping Persia as well from gaining control over that city-state. That is a wonderful thing. That is exactly what we want to see. Yeah, you know what? We're doing it. Surprise war time. I yearn for this war. I know you do. Well, there you go then. Okay, so we're both happy. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And the Barb horsemen. I mean, the Barb horsemen are exactly the same strength as the warriors. So overall, not too bad, really. Could really use a government plaza and some more governors generally. That's Tiger Fang. That's another Barb encampment. Where are you? There you are. Oh, they'll give me a 3. Oh, I say 3. I use the word 3 a lot. A very cheap warrior who will go, to Putolle, which is on the border of Persia. A yoink and yoink. Oh, that worked well. Don't mind if I do. The only slight problem / pain with this strategy is every turn I need to independently check every Barb encampment because I can't remember off the top of my head like when the 10-turn timer like runs out for them all. Now I can sell my jade on again. I'm like 70 gold isn't that good, Georgia. You're gonna have to, bribe me with a little bit more if you want that. Where's that settler going, eh? Interesting. I've got irrigation in a tribal village again. I can't help but feel that was the loser prize there, but never mind. Again, this is almost the most annoying part, is that the Barbs keep spawning more units, even when I'm not actually having to kill them. Stop it. Leave me alone. Be content with your death. City number 4. We are aggressively settling here a little bit. I know that. Oh, okay, look, that's a better deal, isn't it? Much better. But it doesn't matter. We're doing this deliberately just so that we can apply some pressure. Another galley. There's shipbuilding, but we're just exploring along our coast and seeing where these barbarians are all coming from. Level tribal village. 60 faith. Hey, that's a pantheon. That's really nice. Gaul likes the fact that I have hundreds of troops. You're gonna love me, Gaul. This game's going to get rather silly when it comes to troop numbers. I mean, this is the equivalent of turn 15, and look how many troops I've got at the moment. Yeah. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. I need the loyalty just to increase a little bit here. So I'm actually just using a little bit of gold to get some builders in Rome. And we're going to work these farms, make sure they're nice and juicy. But what do I want as a pantheon? Now, unfortunately, the god of the forge has been taken. Oh, yeah, by Persia. So they're going to start cranking troops out. That kind of makes sense. It's unfortunate, but it does make sense. What else could we do? Reeds and marshes? No, not really any marshland or desert floodplain for me to work here. Bit of desert and a bit of tundra if I wanted to put holy sites down, but I don't think overall that's going to be worth it. 10% growth in all cities is just a small one. That could be useful, as well as 25% production towards districts. I could make sure my first district in every city was a real puncher. It's almost a shame that I can't wait 7 turns to wait for the strategics. That's the thing. Extra production and faith from iron, that could be really handy if I do get iron. The amount of Rome games I get where I don't get iron, that is ridiculous. You know what? Initiation rights has been taken. The Barbarian pantheon, that in itself is a shame. Oh, I kind of hoped we'd get that one. I'm going to gamble a little bit on God of Craftsmen. I think horses and iron are going to do us really well in the longer run. Still raiding, by the way. Every 10 turns, a camp is worth 330 gold for us. So each camp I control is effectively worth about 30 gold per turn. And we're leveling up my warriors very, very fast as well. So both the economy and also the experience of my armed forces is increasing here. Another raid. 700 gold now. Oh, tell you what, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great if we had Legion round about now? That would be very amusing, would it not? Anyway, we'll keep killing Persian warriors quite nicely. Doing all right on that front. I can actually put a farm in this city and then work that out to try and get a bit of population here. Get Rome growing as well. Yes, this is it. This is it. Population. Population is the key to loyalty in this area. Part of me is thinking, actually, I could just start putting monuments in a couple of cities just to increase my culture. We've already got 10 per turn, but going up to 15 per turn would mean getting my government quicker. When we've got such large amounts of time, it's not a bad idea. Or I could just start buying more units. To be honest, that's also not a bad idea. I'm going to compromise. We're going to go for the monument in this city, and then I'm going to put one more slinger in here just to get rid of this boat, which is annoying me. Then I'm going to save my gold for settlers, and then we'll beeline towards iron once we've discovered it. Another culture city-state. Interesting. Oh yeah, what did I say? 15 culture per turn. God, I'm omnipotent. Time for more barbs. Excellent. Another 330 gold. As mentioned before, we're just going to hold off and find out where the juicy iron is going to be. Yum, 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 yum. And it's only 10 pop. I would like this city. This would be really good. Is it worth it? Is it worth just chucking warriors at it? I don't know. When is it not worth it? 160 gold. I mean, it's fine. Let's just buy an extra one. Yeah, they've got a lot of units in this area, but that's not a problem. So do we. Jerusalem wants an archer. Well, if I find some barbs that can sell me one, I can do that for you. My first level 2 unit though, all from barb farming on the equivalent of turn 18, or 17, roughly. We'll call it 18. As usual, the beautiful channel supporters, those on Patreon and Coffee, I'm going to start naming some units after you. Thank you again for all your support. Remember, the links are in the descriptions of every video if you fancy helping the channel out a little bit. It's wonderful. It's a great place. Guberman, apologies, your station is very chilly. It's good. It's fine. Frustratingly, I can't grab that encampment back immediately. I don't have quite enough strength for one slinger hit and then one warrior hit, so I'm going to let the city-state damage, city-state troops do a little bit of damage, and then we'll move in, keep it at full health. That way I'm more likely to grab it. Oh, here are the barbs. That's a lot of barbarian boats. Oh dear. No. I don't want to lose my entire fleet. That sounds like a very bad idea. I should be fine. I should be able to pull out of here, I think. Oh no. No. That's not good. The city-state's going to steal it. They always do this. That is so annoying. I could declare war on the city-state. That's not a bad idea, to be fair. It would leave this flank very open, but it means I could seize the barb encampment, but I think they'd end up just killing this warrior afterwards. I didn't expect the 3 warriors to be able to clear the encampment like that. That is unfortunate. I think one problem at a time. We will just have to let that one fall, unfortunately. And I mean, I've got enough troops that are heading down south and engaging in other cheeky business, you know? We should be okay just to keep our advance in the south. I'd rather just take over Persia, and as you can see, look, we're already starting to do some damage to the cities. It's a lot of gold that they've just unfairly taken from me there, though. Yep, unfortunately, they cleared the encampment. We should get another one soon. And normally, they're pretty quick at that. AI is probably going to find me just sort of farming barbarians like this, and they'll look at me going, what is going on? What are you doing in this area? This is the weirdest behavior. Right. Come on. It says 2. That is a good thing. We've settled on top of that one. Oh, that's good luck. And I literally have a builder stood over the other one. Yes. 2 sources of iron working boosted. How many turns is it going to be? 27. That's quite some time. But you know what? I will put up with that. We're going to start building encampments now. Let's get these down. Nice, beautiful encampments. And as you can see, my Pantheon finally starting to work. 1 faith, 1 production. Oh yeah, beautiful. I need to take God King out actually, which I will do. Urban planning, done. I could put a Gogi in for faster troop building, but it's the extra combat strength against the barbarians lets me just farm with absolute impunity. Nothing the Barbs can do about this. I am their supreme commander. Oh, a yellow goat clan. Another one has appeared. What are they offering? A spearman. Don't mind if I do. Keep hiring the troops. Oh, it's right on the border as well. Look at that. Move you to that. Move you to that. I'm going to go for 1, 2 attacks. And the city's mine. Feudalism. Boosted. Okay, it says that it's unhappy at the moment. I don't know if I believe you. I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement. Actually, no, saying that. I'm going to have to move Pingala across, aren't I? I think it's worth it. It's the road. It's the road that gets immediately put down that I absolutely love, because then I can just bring my reinforcements down with just speed. I've got 2 cities left. They want peace, but no, I want your cities. Let's say I wanted a lot of iron. Where else is the iron for me to get? Over in this direction, there's some over there. Wow, actually, so we really do have quite a bit of the local iron. That's quite handy. So you may have noticed that when I took the city, I did get 300 gold. Just like Barb encampment to Caesar, enemy civilizations and Barb encampments, they have no difference. It all looks the same. Now, just my frontline units, I'm just going to actually just sit here and fortify and heal. You want to come and destroy me? You are very welcome to. Oh, that city looks like it's taken some Barb damage. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's not too good for you, is it? Aztec. Goodness me. Now that is an aggressive Aztec. 518 military strength. Going to be just spamming Eagle Warriors, isn't it? Oh, how is the AI doing? So I'm on 5 cities and 12 pop right now. A lot of that I've taken from Persia. They're on 2-9. Gaul is on 5-11. Georgia 3-8 and Aztec 4-11. Interesting. They like me minus 23, by the way. They can see what's going on over here and they're like, is that a Roman Empire we really want to approve of? Probably not. It's a level 2 warrior up in the north as well. That needs a name. Welcome to the fray, Hardy. Welcome to the fray. Apologies, there's nothing to do here but just look out into the ice cap. But there's the Aurora. I mean, I have to say, of all of the northern stations, it's quite a pretty one. I wouldn't go so far to say as I treat my units well, but you know, one could argue. Oh, there's Stonehenge. I wondered who built that. Feed the world being gobbled up very early game there. Spearman kill. Yes. Military tactics being boosted. Very good. So instead of just attacking that Slinger, I'm actually going to keep moving past it so that I've got 2 warriors ready to attack 1. This is a bit of a Slinger alley, isn't it? They're very much keeping themselves busy here. Oh, there's another one. Split Rock Clan. Another spearman can be hired from there, but that is another one for me to go and capture. Yes, hire it immediately. New army. Go and take over that Barb camp, please. I told you, as the game goes on, they're gonna start spawning. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. 28 damage by a Slinger there. You know what? That could be a lot worse. Can we get the kill and move my warrior forward? Yes, we can. Good. Right. Reinforcements are very much on the way. We are starting to surround this city from 2 sides. I'm just going to actually bypass the encampment here. I mean, this is 5 of their 9 population. If I take this city, I'm thinking their empire should fall. They shouldn't have much to offer me from that point. Another barbarian horseman? This is the most barbarian horseman I've ever hired in one battle. I don't remember a game where I've actually used them at all. It's nuts. Foreign trade and state workforce is all appeared at the same time. Urban planning's still in, discipline is still in. Discipline again, we're just farming the barbs with it and it's working well. Look at this, another clan to be raided, another level 2 warrior. Welcome to the Three Tech Poet, right by the cliffs of Dover. Enjoy your station. Oh, it's a big chunk of gold, isn't it? Pingala, go back to Rome whilst I pop in. Do we Victor? No, we're going to go Moksha. Weirdly enough, Moksha, I'm actually going to go for laying on of hands rather than the extra loyalty. I think in the ancient era that works really nicely. Another Barb encampment, and they will give me a warrior. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. And silver for the Aztecs. That's a good upgrade for me. So that was state workforce we've just gained. Let's get early empire quickly. Rome has just finished its encampment. Very good. But I'm gonna get the government plaza next, and I'm just thinking about what I want to do in Rome. If I were to put a bath down there, then I could go for an industrial zone. So the government plaza sort of wants to be on that tile, right? Yeah, let's do that. I want the governors. I want Pingala to be giving me yields. All the while, you know what's going on. 330 gold. It's beautiful. I'm going to go and seize that source of iron. City, well needed on this point. There's a nice defensive point with the mountain range there actually that I could hold. I'm going to settle on that floodplain tower, which means I can probably fit another city there. And then I can put a bath over in this direction. Actually, do I do that? No, I'm going to pop the city there a little closer to Rome because eventually I'll be able to put a canal. Let's face it, this is the wrong mode for that. I don't think we're going to be building a canal this game. I'll pop it there and say, we can still get Panama, maybe? Yeah, we can get Panama. I mean, that's good enough. There you go. Using my barbarian gold to buy more settlers. Ancient era warfare is brutal. We're going to lose a couple of units here. Probably one to barbarians, one to Persia. No, they didn't attack me. That's odd. I'll take it. One attack, two attacks. The encampment has a slinger in it. I don't like that. It's probably a big no from me. So let's bring some units around so we can start dealing some damage to it. I need to take that city out as soon as possible. Tell you what I need. I need Legion. That would be handy. Sure you haven't built any campuses? Yeah, you have. And you're building a library. Do you see that building being built there? That's a library. That's a double pillage. If I can get that. Oh, that would be good news for old Ursa. That means I could really accelerate towards legions. No. I am in control of you. I don't want you spawning and bringing horsemen into my lands. Let's back off. Let's stop doing that immediately. Can I use my horsemen to kill the encampment? Yes, I can. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, you're going to go and settle another city, are you? Interesting. Don't know if I approve of that behavior. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalek, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!